community at home, from Long Island to South Los Angeles. In the Quartermaster Commissary are found all the brand name goods advertised at home on television and in the newspapers. On the surface, Vogelway is suburbia. Fundamentally, it is the center of a mighty military installation which stands as a bulwark of security in the heartland of Europe. Because Vogelway is essentially a military establishment, the living quarters of thousands of Americans, some of the individual tenants' responsibilities are lightened so that the soldiers can devote full time to their proper business, soldiering. Servicing the buildings of Vogelway, therefore, is a preventive maintenance organization manned entirely by German nationals with special skills. Members of the preventive maintenance teams are prepared to install or repair electric wiring and windows, in addition to plumbing fixtures. Maintaining an American soldier in any one of these necessary maintenance jobs would cost around $5,000 a year. For a German national, the cost is a fraction of this. Of course, in any community where you have several thousand married couples, you're bound to find additional thousands of children. And where there are lots of children, there are bound to be dogs, lots and lots of dogs. And to carry this logic a bit further, where there are dogs by the yard, even dogs by the mile, Bowser or Fido, or call him what you will, at some time or another is going to need medical attention. So at Vogelway, not even the needs of the dog population are overlooked. The veterinarian clinic is manned by German nationals. Naturally, who better to care for a luckless dachshund? In Vogelway, the little touches of home are there for the married soldier. But what of the unmarried private, the bachelor captain, who darns the holes in his socks or affectionately sews on the insignia denoting a promotion in the military world? Here again, the civilian population, the small business enterprise supplies the answer. Cleaning, pressing, and tailoring shops, managed by German nationals, operate to meet the demand. For every branch of the Army operating in the Palatinate, there is a pool of civilian labor to augment military duties. Experienced German linemen help keep the Signal Corps communication channels open. Civilian firemen protect both American military and civilian property. This is civilian Joseph Mueller's first response to a fire alarm since joining the Vogelway Fire Department. He is still in the 2-week trial period before his name goes on the list of regular civilian Army employees. But because of his past firefighting experience and the initiative and sense of responsibility displayed in his first days on the job, chances are very good that Mueller will become a dependable member of the Vogelway Fire Squad. Mueller's income and the income of the tens of thousands of foreign nationals like him does much to strengthen the economy of the new German Republic, which stands in the shadow cast by the Soviet Union's arsenal to the east. At the same time, our own economy is strengthened at home. Our outlay of tax-garnered money for military costs are reduced because the jobs undertaken by foreign nationals are performed more economically than they could be either by American civilians or military personnel on foreign soil. Moreover, our resources of skilled technicians and professional people in the United States remain strong, a healthy nucleus for expansion in an emergency, for defense in case of attack, for immediate mobilization to strike back. Equally important, Foreign nationals working for and with the United States Army, wherever it is stationed around the world, cannot help but to know and understand better Americans, our ideals, our sentiments and hopes. And for every foreign national in civilian garb, an American soldier in uniform is freed to serve his basic purpose, to defend, to take, to hold the land.
The policy of employing foreign nationals as a supporting force for the United States Army has 4 key benefits. The program makes our total operation more economical. At home, it keeps America's force of skilled labor strong. Equally important, it strengthens the economy and fosters the ties of friendship in the countries abroad where the American soldier serves today. Now, this is Sergeant Stuart Queen, inviting you to be with us again next week when we will present another look at your Army in action on The Big Picture.
The Big Picture is a weekly television report to the nation on the activities of the Army at home and overseas. Produced by the Signal Corps Pictorial Center. Presented by the United States Army in cooperation with this station. You too can be an important part of the big picture. You can proudly serve with the best equipped, the best trained, the best fighting team in the world today, the United States Army.